Welcome to the Second Win Sports Media. I'm your host, Rashid Hammond, and alongside,
It's your boy Caesar Fantastic.
well,
Ricky C in
today,
the house.
and we have special guests in the building with us, no other than Ricky C. What's up with you, brother?
Man, I'm hanging in there, man. Feeling pretty good tonight.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yes,
indeed. Well,
sir.
tonight we're going to talk about the Terence Crawford fight versus Canelo. Uh, all I can
Man,
say, man, I'm gonna start it off with this, man. History was made, and it's a new king. He's always been a king, but this king right here stood out, challenged himself on another level. I mean, I got this. I must just say this much. I got the spirit of Ray Leonard,
yeah,
the spirit of Marvelous Marvin
yeah,
Hagler, the
oh yeah,
spirit of Roberto Duran,
man,
the
Tommy,
spirit of
Tommy,
all those greats that challenged each other in that time that we used to. And my first words is this, and I gotta say this before we get this show started. Terence Crawford Bud tonight, in my opinion, has placed himself amongst the greatest of the greatest in terms of like this is where I'm gonna have to go with this, man. Floyd, I love him, man. I love Floyd
bruh,
as a fighter,
I
bruh,
don't like him.
but Bud did something tonight where to the point where um he let it be known that he challenges himself. Now, this is what they gonna do though. When I say this, well, Floyd Mayweather beat him already. No, Floyd Mayweather beat a young guy coming up, still green as grass, wasn't as big as he is now, and wasn't as dangerous as he is now. I'm not knocking Floyd for beating him, but Floyd knew when to beat him. And I just think Terence Crawford Bud placed himself among the talks about being one of the greatest of all times.
yeah.
What you got to say about that, Rick and C's?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. We talked about this. We talked about this yesterday, and Terence Crawford looked really sharp tonight. He looked really good tonight because he fought at his natural weight, and I
Right.
think I think that gave him the whole advantage to the fight. He looked sharp. He was a sharper. He was the quicker. He had the most confidence. He
Yep.
didn't question himself at all.
Yeah.
He outboxed the man. Then when it was time to sit in the pocket, he outfought the man.
Yeah.
Yep.
He looked really good.
Yep.
Yeah. As far as putting himself in that range, that's what I've been saying for. Said, man, if he do this, you can't
Hey,
deny
hey,
it.
hey,
Like,
fellas, give me 1 second. Let me back out of this for a minute
all
and
right,
come
all right,
right back because my earphones went out
all right,
All
bet,
right.
bet, bet.
and I could barely hear you.
All right. Yeah,
But
like you
yeah,
said.
I was saying, like, bro, if he do this, if he accomplish this, bro, you got to put him up there with Floyd or past Floyd. I was saying
Yep.
past Floyd. I was saying he's up there with the goats, bro.
Right.
He done set himself up with the goats. I mean, granted, yeah, nobody fought the man early in his career. Everybody ducked him. Everybody ducked him. He didn't get the fights that we would want him to have, and he don't have a resume that you would want him to have. But
Right. But that ain't his fault.
as recency,
Yeah.
he's been taking everything and taking anything to anybody who been coming his way, and he been running it. You know what I'm saying? He been running it. He been Earl. That was the fight that everybody wanted, right? In the time when nobody taking the fight some people want to take, right? He took the Earl fight. You know, stepped up to 54. Got a belt there.
Right.
You know, already undisputed, 40? Undisputed 40. Undisputed 47. Got a belt at 54. Then he jumps up 2 weight classes to take on the baddest man in the.
Exactly.
You know
And,
what I'm saying?
and beat him like beat him
And
beat him like a it was it's not just he beat him, it's how he beat him. He
this is
beat
how he
him
beat him. He beat the shit
and
out
he
of him.
got like he blocked his head.
He beat the brakes off the dude, bro. So it's like you gotta put him up there with them peoples, bro. Like
Right,
you can't deny it. You can't deny him. Like yeah, he's there. He there. He in the clouds, bro.
right. And you know, it's the thing about it is I like about Turkey, man. First and foremost, the things that we complained about for these past 3 and 4 years, he's answering all these complaints that we've been having with boxing.
He making the fights be the fights.
Exactly,
He making
exactly,
the fighters fight each other.
exactly.
And he paying them to do so.
And he paying them. He
He
paying them
paying
top
them to do
dollar.
so.
And now I got one stripe with him. I got one stripe with him. Other than all the fights that he's putting out there is top notch. The only stripe I had with him is Danny White. Dana White, whatever.
Dana
Dana
White,
White.
Dana
That's
White.
my
Dana White.
only fight. Fight.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you something. I saw something on Dana White. He putting a lot of money in the boxing.
Yeah.
He getting outside of the UFC thing, and he putting some money back into actual boxing. So, I never been a big UFC fan at all, but
Yeah.
he's giving it back to the actual sweet side.
Yeah, but my thing about him, Rick, is I don't want him to bring that UFC strategy of paying salary cap. The high. That's why most of the UFC fighters come over to boxing. When doing the exhibitions and fights because Dana and them not paying them
Yeah, they
the
ain't getting the
proper
money that they should be
they
getting. Yeah.
deserve. So I'm worried about that, and he's
Um,
trying to
I
eliminate.
think he gonna get it in over in boxing though.
I don't know he can get over in boxing like that
Yeah, I
because
think he gonna
they
get him.
now here's the thing. Now they done got away from the pay per view and with the Netflix thing, and that was a beautiful thing. I like the
I'm
Netflix
I
thing.
loving
do
this,
too,
bro.
I
man.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm
But
loving it.
with that now that they're taking it back over to Netflix and the networks or whatever, it's
Prime,
gonna
yeah.
bring you a bigger audience.
That's true.
And here's what they can do. They could charge more for the advertisement.
Advertise. That's
They was
my
doing
next
that.
point was
That's what
gonna
they was
be.
doing.
You know what I mean?
See,
They gonna
see,
get their money one way
see.
or the other.
What I've been saying.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
been saying
yeah.
instead of charging the people, charge the
Ads,
advertisers. And
exactly.
when I saw
Yeah.
today and I saw ads on every
Ads on
commercial,
Netflix,
I was
exactly.
so
That was
happy. I was
amazing.
like, look at it. They
Hey,
paying. I know
I'm
they
gonna
paying.
tell you some funny shit. We was at the fight party I was at, right? And they had a Jack in the Box commercial. Everybody in the room was like, "Is there a Jack in the Box in DC? Where's the Jack in the Box? There ain't no Jack in the Box around here." Hey, hold up, Rashid, you about my age. I think I remember there being a Jack in the Box in DC when we was about 4 or 5 years old.
Uh, Damn, Rick, you got me feeling old, man. I ain't old,
You
man.
my age. You my age, Jack. You
I'm
older
younger
than me.
than you, Rick. Hey, Rick,
You ain't
hey,
much younger than me. You about older than me. But I
I
remember
remember the
Jack in the
time
Box.
frame. I know it.
I
Uh,
remember the 70s. In the 70s,
shit, I was born in '79, Rick. Shit.
I'm the oldest nigga on this podcast.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
indeed, man. I know I'm
I was,
mature, but shit.
anybody watching this, man, anybody watching this, chime in. Tell me you remember the Jack in the Box in the city. Because I remember
I
a
remember
Jack in
Jack
the
in the
Box.
Box. No, I remember Jack in the Box being about
I ain't
Jack
talking
in the
about,
Box.
I ain't talking about the little toy we used to
No,
have. You used to
not the
wind
not
it
the not
and then
the
jump
not
out.
the box. No, not the
Okay, because
not
we
that
had the
kind
toy. I
yeah,
remember we had the toy, but I
yeah,
thought I
yeah.
remember a Jack in the Box in the city one time.
Right,
I
right.
don't think we
I
had
might
no
be wrong.
toy.
I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong
I
before,
don't know
but
though. Yeah, I don't think so though.
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Shit. Hey,
You see, you wouldn't know. You was the kid.
Now me and him about the same age.
Damn, they're the same.
Man, C's 32 years old, man.
I wish, bro. I wish, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna have to
Hey,
give you some
we're back to the
desperate men.
fight though, man.
Hey,
Back to
Rick, I
back to
gotta give you
the.
some desperate men or something now, man.
I don't know. I ain't as gray as you is.
Yeah,
I'm still looking
yeah,
for
it's just my beard,
I'm
though.
still look,
My
yeah.
beard, man, right there.
None of that. Look, I'm still sexy. I'm still yeah.
Oh
Y'all
man.
gonna
Hey,
make
but
me have to shave all this shit off now.
don't do it. You know, Fat Joe got something. What do you call it? The rewind. He got Fat Joe show. That Joe and Jada show. He selling something called the rewind or something. I
Right,
forget what it's
right,
called,
right.
but yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, man,
But
Terence Crawford, man, I think, man, solidified his place, man. He definitely a Hall of Famer. Uh,
definitely first ballot.
my thing is this though, man, that the level of competition thing I like about Terence Crawford, which showed what he showed today, was he ain't ducking no smoke. And everybody was like get more skeptical about the fight than he was. He never
Yeah.
showed a sign of that.
That's what sort of changed my mind. I'm like,
Right.
he
Man,
Damn.
comfortable like he was against Earl. Hold up, bro.
Earl, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
man,
he that comfortable. He like, man, you know what I'm
man.
saying? I'm like, he got that same moxie that he had in the Earl fight. I'm like, all right, now I'm starting to feel a little bit better about
I,
this fight. You
I'm
know
gonna
what I'm
I'm gonna tell y'all what made me put up the rent money because I put up the rent money for this one. I'm gonna tell y'all what made me put up the rent money. I watched on Netflix. You know they had the 2 episodes of how the what you call it like coming
saying?
to the fights. They had
Yeah.
that. Terence Crawford worked out all weekend up in Colorado all week, and on Sunday they had a Sunday dinner. That joker had macaroni and cheese, hog maw,
You knew
chitlins. He was eating what he wanted to eat: pork
Yeah.
he
chops,
already knew what
Yeah.
he could eat what he
eggs. He was
want.
taters. He was eating what he wanted to eat,
Yeah.
Right,
Wasn't
right.
cutting nothing.
and that was the difference because Canelo Alvarez was not able to eat what he wanted to eat. He had to
Exactly.
lose that weight.
Exactly.
Terence
And
Crawford, all he had to do was get in shape. All he had to do was be in shape. And like I said, when we talk, okay, so I called Rashid yesterday, right? And I had this on my mind, but I just wanted to hear from a boxer because I never, Rashid had been in there. He done had to cut weight before. He done had to fight niggas to cut weight before. So
hell
he
yeah.
knew, he knew. So I
Couple
called him. I
times.
said, man, let me ask you a question. I said, who do you think got the advantage? Somebody got to lose weight to make the weight, or somebody's damn near walking around at that weight?
Hmm.
And that's what made Terence Crawford be the sharper fighter today, because
That's
he,
real shit.
he because Canelo Alvarez left that shit on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
left that shit in the gym. He
Yeah.
left
You
that shit.
cutting.
He
You
had to cut
cutting it.
too
It
too
take
much
it
weight.
take
Focus
it
on
taking
that
your
then with
stamina
strategy.
late. It taking your stamina late in the fight.
It does. It
Yep.
does. It does
Yeah.
because if I'm walking if this man walking around at 180 pounds,
Yeah. About 180.
175 pounds, 75, 180, and he got to get to 168, and you walking around at 205, 195, and
Exactly.
you got to get down to 68.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man, who fresher? That man
Yeah.
was fresh. He looked fresh. He looked fresh walking to the ring. I don't know what he's doing with that guitar case, but
No, this was his desperado, man.
Yeah.
Desperado coming down like,
but
yeah, I'm about to take this out. I'm about, yeah.
but he looked fresh. He looked fresh from the ring walk, from the first round to the 12th round. That man
Look
was fresh.
comfortable. Comfortable,
He was
bro.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Canelo was trying to get it together. He was still trying to, you
Still
know what I
trying
mean?
to get it together.
And the difference was Canelo wasn't fighting somebody else that was trying to get it together.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
See,
right,
that's what
right.
he used to. He used
Yep.
to fight somebody else that got to get down.
He was
Yep.
fighting people not on his level.
This
He was
changed
fighting
the
somebody that was on
trajectory.
his level that
It
wasn't trying
changed
to
the
cut.
trajectory a little bit of weight cutting and weight gaining.
Yeah.
Kind of like brings up the discussion about weight gaining. Is it really bad for you to cut the weight like that? Terrence has proved that it's in the opposite direction where he really didn't have to. Like I'm saying, Terrence probably walk around 185 normally. So he had to
Yeah,
lose less weight. He probably got to lose. If Terence got to lose 20 pounds and Canelo losing 40 pounds,
yeah,
that's a zap. That's a whole zap
Yeah,
of
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
the
I
I'm
weight,
mean,
tired.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
yeah,
I'm
it's like
tired, man.
it get
And
to
he
a
looked
point
tired.
where it's like, how do they talk about that? How do they, you know what I'm saying? How do they sanction that? Like, you can't tell a man when if you it's like you say, if we could make that weight, that's your weight, right?
right,
So it's like if somebody want to come down that far and take that risk, then that's their business, right? But it's just like you say, is
But
it is it
but
pertinent? You know what I mean?
but
Is it
but
pertinent?
but
Like to
but
do it?
see. Normally, boxers do that.
That,
Normally, if me and Rasheed, if me and Rasheed fight each other, right, and we got our catch weight, we got fight at 147. Both of us walk around right now. No, that's no 47 too much. Let's say we fighting at 68,
mm,
right? Me and Rasheed right now walk around about 215 pounds,
right,
right? We both got to lose that.
yeah,
So we both got the same task. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But if I got to fight you, you ain't 200 pounds. You might be 190.
Shit.
that's less to deal with though.
Yeah, I'm shit.
But
I'm not
but
making
but
that weight.
but no. Just for the sake of
Me
argument.
got catch me
Just,
a
I get
heavyweight,
what
my
you're
boy.
saying, though.
Nah,
Ain't
I
just
nothing
hear
for
you
else
though.
to go down and deal
just
with. That other
just
guy
just
did.
just for the sake of the argument, let's just say you walk around at 180,
Yeah,
185. I'm walking
yeah,
around at 215. You know what I mean? By the time you get to 85, first of all, you're gonna beat me there. It's gonna be a whole lot easier for you to get there than it is me.
yeah,
Because I'm a fat boy. This shit gotta
yeah,
come off me. Now once it come off me, now I'm tired.
yeah.
Right.
You ain't tired. You all
I'm
right.
good,
Nah,
yeah.
I'm comfortable. Like,
You you still can sneak in a cheeseburger once
Yeah,
twice a
yeah.
week. I can't eat nothing but fruits and berries. You get what I'm saying? And
yeah,
that was the problem. That was Canelo's problem. He was
right,
drained. He looked drained.
yeah.
He looked tired.
yeah,
And he got outworked too, outclassed too, man,
Oh,
today too,
that
man.
that
Like
that but that
that
all
all
blends
comes
into
into
it.
that. Exactly.
That all blends into it because because Terence Crawford was ready for everything. The box, he outboxed him.
Boxing, he stayed in the pocket when it's
When
needed
they
to.
got in the pocket, when they
He
put
was
when they
right.
put it when they got in that phone booth,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for that headbutt, he might have took him out of there.
Yeah, I thought what's crazy is I did a prediction this morning, I mean today, and I predicted the ninth round. I thought my shit was gonna come through. I said if this come through, then he got that head bunt, then that changed the
Yeah, the
whole
headbutt changed the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
dynamic.
yeah.
But
Man, for
in that
real.
ninth round, he was ready to sit down with him.
He was.
I,
He was. I
I'm
think
ready.
that was his kill round right there.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
he was ready for him.
Yeah, man,
But
that was
all in all, man, it was a really good night of boxing. The preliminary fights was good. You had a draw, then you had let me give you
man.
this.
Lester. Yeah, I wanted to get it. I wanted to give a shout out to Lester Martinez, bro. I
Okay.
became a fan.
man, I fell asleep on the preliminaries, man. I was like, if I'd rather fall asleep now
Yeah,
and wake up before the fight start, and
yeah.
then I can make it through this joker, man. But I was out doing the preliminary
I'm
fight.
I'm gonna
Hey,
tell you
I
how
became a I became a fan of Lester's at the Pro Box event when Lamont Roach fought down in DC, and he was on the undercard of that, and he knocked the guy out, and just was his following and just his performance that night.
Yeah,
So when I saw he had this fight, I was like, oh, I gotta watch it. I know Billy's he's a champ, and he's a good fighter. So I was geeked to watch it. Hell of a
I'm telling
performance, hell of a fight. You know what I
you.
mean? It was a hell of a fight. That's damn near one of the fight of the year competition. Like
Is,
it's
is that
yeah,
No, 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 no. I'm thinking about the Irish kid that beat Fernando Vargas.
Oh
The,
nah. Yeah,
Oh, Fernando Vargas lost.
his Fernando
he
Junior.
lost.
Yeah.
But
He lost.
now watch this. I called that fight when we and I saw who was fighting. Do you want to know who beat him? Want to know who beat him up in the amateurs?
But
Rashid
Who?
in 2018 Junior Olympics beat the dog. Damn, they beat the dog shit out of their boy. Our very own Jaleel Hackett
Okay.
put them
Wow.
pieces on.
Wow.
Put them pieces on.
Wow.
Now, kind of found out he got a brother. So I don't know if it was him or the brother, but Jaleel put the pieces on one of them.
Probably the brother a little younger than him.
Emiliano, the younger one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Jaleel put the pieces on one of them. I thought it was him. I
Right.
actually thought
Yeah.
it was Fernando
Probably the
Vargas Jr.
brother because he been pro for a minute. That one
Mm.
there. I think he was
This was
pro for a minute.
2008. This 2018 in Dallas. I'll never forget it
One of
because
them brothers. I think it's one of the
I'm
younger brothers.
gonna tell you what happened because
It's about five of them.
Yeah.
I met Fernando that morning at the weigh-ins, right? And I was
Okay.
I was excited to meet him, like, hey, Fernando
Yeah.
Vargas, hey, woo,
Yeah,
woo.
that's my man.
Then kind of found out about 2 hours later he fights Jaleel. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
damn,
See, so shit,
I'm buddied up with that dude.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Fernando used
Wait,
to fight with us back in the days. He come up on our group.
ho, Ivy, I'm on a podcast. What are you doing? Somebody at the door. Somebody must be at the door, Ivy.
Yeah.
Unless you want cooked chicken like Rashid son. Ivy, will you get your dog?
Hey Rick,
Okay.
man, I meant to mention to you, man, you've been doing a man amazing job, man, with the announcements and man at the fights, man. Gotta give you flowers,
Man,
man. You've been crushing it, bro.
hey man, hey look, I'm glad I'm back because I had took a step away for a minute and I had missed some stuff over the summer. But then when I did come back, it was like I never left, man. I just do what I enjoy doing,
Yeah,
Rashid.
man.
I just be having a good time, man. I just want
Man,
everybody to have a good time while I have a
you
good
make
time.
them joints. You make them joints real. You know what I'm saying? We be real locked in from when you speaking on it, when you talking and introducing the youngins, and then just man, that shit. That's you, man. That's your place, man. That's your place, bro.
All right, well, I'm gonna give a little half a plug. I can't give you all the specifics, but stay tuned. I'm working with Candy Jacobs and the Hogo Foundation. My man Jamie Harris from DPR. We're working on some things, some really smooth, some different shit, some real smooth things. Just get ready to come down the pipe. That's we working on, man. We about to do some bigger venues, some bigger things, some more community things, some things working with the community and this and that and the third. And we about to shake the city up, man. We about to
Okay.
we
That's
about to keep up with like New York got a thing. I really want to tell you, but I can't. But
it's
New
all
York
good,
got
man.
New,
I'll get to know about it later.
yeah, but I know New York got this thing, and New York, California, I think Texas, I heard Chicago. They got this little thing they do, and we about to do it. We trying to get it done as well.
Okay.
I want to tell it, but I ain't gonna tell it because I don't like burning the dice. Right? I don't like
No,
burning the
no,
money.
don't
Let it
do it.
come out
Don't do
naturally.
it.
It happens.
We
But
good. We
but
be
but
patient,
all I'm
bro.
gonna tell y'all, man, y'all just stay tuned. Second Win Boxing Media, second what's it called? Second Win Sports
Eve all,
Media.
man. Eve
Yes,
all.
stay tuned to that. Stay tuned to the Sharpest Boxing Podcast. Stay tuned. Just stay tuned to Facebook. Stay tuned to Instagram. There's something about to happen. Something about
Okay.
to pop.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
If y'all
indeed.
thought the High Theater was something, watch my smoke. Some shit about to pop.
That's right. Now,
So
where
what
do
y'all
Terrence
think?
go from here?
I'm about to say, what y'all think? You think he retired?
Who Canelo?
Bud.
Terrence.
Who Charles Crawford?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bud.
where you
Yeah.
think he go from here?
Uh, I don't have him retiring. I don't. I don't know who's next though. Who's another big fight for him?
I don't.
Bivol?
They don't got no more.
Is,
Like
is he the
unless he
current?
fight.
Is he the current undisputed for all three weight classes right now?
Well,
God,
not 47.
And
Not
and the
47.
and the ring. Yes, yes.
Nah,
He
nah.
took he
He
took
dropped
40.
47. Yeah, he dropped
No,
47. He dropped
no.
47
yeah,
because
Well, no, he dropped them all, but he done
yeah,
won all three of them.
yeah.
yeah.
And he the
He
current
current
54 champ
54 and 60.
and 68 undisputed.
God damn.
I thought he had to drop 54.
Nah, he still
No, he's
got.
still
He ain't
holding.
dropped.
Yeah. Canelo was doing the same thing too. He had like two of them too, didn't
Yeah, yeah. He was a
I'm
light heavy and
I'm gonna tell y'all
undisputed at
something.
68.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. That young boy, the truth.
he? Yeah,
He
yeah.
the
Yeah,
truth.
but
He the
I
truth.
don't
You can
think
hate
he
on
need
him if
to
you want
fight
to.
nobody else at 68. Now, if he
Nah,
want to
he
drop, he could run 60. He might be able to run 60 low key. Like only problem for him down there for me would be probably Fundora with his height.
I think he'll stop him.
man,
I think he
he'll
I think
chop.
he'll be I
He'll
think he'll be Fundora too. But I'm just saying that height would be
Yeah.
man,
the only obstacle.
he'll chop Findor down.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. But that height would be the obstacle. Like that's the
Right,
only
right.
obstacle.
No, I don't see no obstacle for Shorty, man. I don't
Yeah,
see nobody can beat him, man.
yeah, I don't
I
see
don't
Me,
look
I
nobody.
at
think he'll beat all them guys too.
Yeah, he run 60. He stay away from 68 because David to come back to 60.
I think he'll beat
who,
David.
No, no, no.
He'll
Hey,
beat
she,
David.
relax, she,
David ain't
who,
smart enough, man.
she,
who
relax,
is
He
she,
he?
ain't smart enough, man. He ain't
she,
smart enough.
relax, bro. That's my man. I like Bud.
What I learned about Bud today was this. This the main thing I learned about Bud. Some people got that they don't. I'm gonna give you the three people that I met that I know personally. I don't know Bud because he's younger than me, but the three guys I know got that they ain't losing in nothing type mentality. I don't give a fuck if you throw a penny in the water, he gonna throw it further. It's Bud Crawford, and I don't know him personally. Floyd Mayweather is one of them too, and Ricardo wins the same way. These dudes don't lose at nothing. They got that type of mentality. And I think Bud the same way. He gonna find a
Nah,
way. I don't,
Bud
Bud
from that
gonna
cloth,
find
though.
a way to beat these peoples,
He
man. Like
from that
today, I
cloth,
took
bro.
yeah, it's and the difference between Bud and Floyd, I gotta say this again. So I want to differentiate the two right now, make it clear. And y'all know I've been loving Floyd forever. You been on
I don't
podcast.
like him.
We have. I know you don't, Rick.
I ain't
We
never
had
liked him.
debates about Floyd, but I'm gonna tell you this right here. I'm gonna say this:
It's personal.
Terence Crawford don't look for safety.
Nah,
Don't look for advantages. He don't look for no gimmicks.
that man ain't
No,
giving that man no
he ain't looking for
rehydration
no.
clause. Like,
He
yeah.
ain't looking for no claws and no. I got the A side, B side. He don't give a fuck about none of that A side, B side type of mentality. He don't care about none of that disadvantage, advantage. You, if I fight you at 54, I got to chop a finger off. It ain't none of that type of uh stipulations with him when it comes to boxing. He looks to challenge himself to the utmost,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what separates him and Floyd Mayweather. I give him that notch of challenging himself and taking the risk and bringing risky boxing back again, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love about him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
Yeah.
what I don't like about your guy.
And that's what making me.
He ain't took a he now out of
Yep.
them 50 some wins, he didn't take a risk in none of them.
Not in the late years. He started worrying about the
Even
advantages
in the early years, tell me the
and
risk. Who
he
did
took
he
a
risk
few
himself against?
shit. He took a few of them. Zab Judah was a
Zab
risk.
was a risk. Zab was a risk.
That was a super risk.
Zab was a
All
risk.
right, I give you that. Then after that,
Yeah,
who? He
Shit.
didn't know
Moscow
Chop
was a
Chop was
risk
gonna come
too.
at his ass like that.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
didn't know. He didn't know Sean Bay was gonna come in his ass like that.
yeah, yeah. Those were some risks. Those were some risks.
He didn't know it. No, he
Yeah,
thought that shit was sweet.
yeah.
I don't
He
think
thought they was sweet.
I don't think he thought Chop was sweet though. At the time, I don't think he thought Sean Bay was free because Sean
I'm
Bay
trying to
was
gauge
risky too.
was Ricky Hatton a risk? Like,
Ricky Happy
Fuck
probably
no.
they run no serious risks.
yeah, I
He
mean,
had just woke up from
No.
Pacquiao. Pacquiao. He just woke up after Pacquiao.
Yeah,
yeah.
He had just woke up. He was
yeah.
asleep.
But Bud brings that back because remember when Ray fought, this remind me of that when Ray said I want to fight Hagler in '87.
Mhm.
I'm a kid, but I still felt scared for Ray Leonard. You know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? You're right.
Oh, I did too. Cause I was about actually. Look. I was. Ray Leonard was my favorite fighter.
Right,
But Bobby Hagler, I thought was my best fighter.
right,
The difference between your favorite and who you think is the best, right?
right.
No. I got that backwards. I thought Bobby Hagler was my favorite fighter, but Ray was the best fighter.
Okay,
That's how it went with me.
okay.
But when it got down, I was nervous for Ray too.
Yeah,
I was
exactly,
nervous that whole night.
exactly. Slim. It was
That
words,
shit was ugly.
man.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you gotta understand something though. To be the best, you gotta beat the best.
Exactly,
Yeah.
That's a Ric Flair line.
exactly,
Woo,
exactly.
woo.
Woo, yep,
To
yep.
be the best, you gotta beat the best.
Yeah.
And when you go to cherry picking and getting people fighting people before they prime,
Right,
like with Floyd fought Canelo, or you fighting people after they over the hill or once they on the hill and about to slide down, you picking them.
I
right.
mean, I
But
ain't
when
gonna
you
say
but
Canelo was right before.
I mean,
Like
Canelo was a risky fight.
Canelo
nah,
was
Canelo,
took
Canelo
off
was a
right after
kid.
that Floyd fight. He took off
But
right after that
but
Floyd fight.
Canelo was a kid.
He
Canelo
came
was
after
young
he
when he
came
fought
back from
Floyd.
Floyd for Angulo and then
Yeah,
destroyed
he
Angulo.
came back
Angulo,
off it. He came. I ain't saying, and he was a beast before he fought Floyd.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Floyd already knew, man, this kid ain't ready for me
Yeah,
yet.
he first
yeah. I
started tweaking
mean,
his arm.
ain't that when you supposed to take him? Like, I ain't gonna fake it. It's like, look, hey, you want this fight? And Canelo was calling him out.
But he wasn't a risk though.
Wasn't no
That's just like I can fight, but if I call
Risk
Rashid
enough.
Hammond out right now, this shit ain't gonna end up right.
right.
It was
It
a
ain't.
risk enough for
It
that
ain't.
one, bro.
That man got more tricks than that than I've ever seen. I ain't, you know what I mean?
Right,
I get it.
right,
Like,
right.
Now, now, if I catch him in the alley, it might be different. But in the ring with a referee, oh man, I'm in trouble.
Right, right,
yeah.
right.
In the
I
alley when you
wonder
don't know what's in my pocket, it might be
Exactly.
different.
after
And
seeing
guess what? I'm running. Shit.
after seeing tonight, after
uh,
seeing tonight,
uh,
has Canelo really gotten better though?
As a fighter in general,
Yeah,
from
after
the
seeing
Floyd
tonight.
fight,
Yeah.
no.
yeah, I think so. As
Ah,
a Floyd fight, listen,
Oh, after
Canelo
Floyd fight,
yeah.
after the Floyd
After
fight,
seeing tonight,
Canelo,
has
I
Canelo
think
really gotten
Canelo was
better?
a better fighter fighting
come on, man.
Terence Crawford than Floyd Mayweather. The Canelo of today is a different Canelo than Floyd had for.
Right, right.
Canelo had, but the
But he
difference though,
still can't make adjustments.
he couldn't today. He couldn't.
And he
Terrence
couldn't against Bivol.
already knew. I say this. Let me tell you something. Canelo fighting Floyd is going to repeat itself, but it was going to be worse because I knew Terence Crawford going to take more risk and throw more punches and going to hit you with more shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was doing, he was hitting him with more. But
Mm-hmm.
Floyd was tattooing his ass up the same way too back then, though. Same
But
exact
but
way. It
but
was like
but
identical.
it wasn't the same exact. It was a little different.
I mean, it
Yeah,
was
it
Terrence
was
a
a little
little
Crawford.
different
different
because
style. Yeah,
Floyd was countering the shit out of his ass
get out of
and
Yeah,
his
made
way.
him not want to
Floyd,
punch.
And Floyd
Yeah,
stayed on it. And Floyd stayed right there in the pocket with his ass too.
Yeah, it
The
made him
whole
not
fight.
one punch. He like, man, I can't do shit. I fuck it. You
Exactly.
know?
yeah,
And,
you're right. Yeah, now that I think
let me
about
ask
it.
you too. The media and every other boxing expert has always said that Canelo has always had a problem with slick fighters. Did that prove itself today, or is
Hell,
Floyd and Terence that
hell,
good of a fighter?
Nah, he can't fight. He can't fight slick fighters, and he struggle with speed.
Yeah,
He struggles like
he,
hell with speed. Amir Khan was smoking his boots until he
till he got
gassed out.
he caught his ass. Yeah,
Caleb Plant smoking his boots until he
yeah, yeah.
gassed out. He was waiting for Terence to gas out, and so he could jive, like, you know what I'm saying. But Bud
Yeah.
was just he in shape. He struggled with speed. He struggled with slickness. He struggled with people who can make adjustments as the fight go along.
Let's ask this question: should Canelo retire after this fight? The man made $200 million a day, or probably more than that.
shit,
I,
I ain't
I,
fighting nobody else over 200 million. I'm done.
And the man made 800 million
I
in his whole
mean,
career. He almost a billionaire.
I'm gonna buy me 4 more peacocks and another 4 wheeler. And
what is it?
I'm,
What is it left for
I'm
him to
going
fight
home.
for? What is it
What?
left
Yeah,
for him to
what's
fight
left?
for?
And just like
It,
just like well, watch this. Just like we said about when I asked you when y'all asked you Terence Crawford retired, who else Canelo got to fight?
That's real shit.
yeah. I mean,
Who else he got?
He's not fighting Benavidez or Morrell. Them the only two fights in '68 anybody interested in.
Right.
He not gonna rematch
Okay,
Bivol.
okay.
Them is
Oh,
three fights. Them the three fights that the
stop,
people want to see. Other than
stop,
that,
stop, stop. Let me ask you a question. Benavides, Morrell, and Bivol. How do Terence Crawford look against either one of the three or all three?
I don't think he beat none of
The
them.
Terence Crawford we saw tonight.
He don't beat none of them to me. But
Ah,
I think that's
Morrell, I
because
think he
like
beat Morrell. He
they're
outboxed
Bivol.
Morrell.
They're too big. They too big.
They too tall, but he outboxed them and figured them out. Bivol was the only one I think I'm questionable because that his boxing IQ is complicated. I mean, he already proved that he had some issues with that when he fought that other guy from over there in the Eastern European countries that fight before this one or two fights
Yeah,
before this. Yeah,
Madrimov.
that was a difficult fight for Bud. Um, you say Morale. Who else you say? You name one more. See,
Benavidez.
Benavidez. Benavidez throws a
He
lot of
beats the
fast
shit out.
punches. Will be
He beats the shit out
complicated
of
to fight
Benavidez.
him. But he'll pick. I think
He
he'll outclass Benavidez.
he gonna outclass Benavidez in the pocket. He gonna rubble Benavidez.
And then another
Fuck.
thing, Benavidez gonna have a drain. He gonna be so goddamn drained fight night.
He gonna
That
drain.
part.
He ain't gonna have to drain. Give me 68. He been fighting 68. He just
Man,
had one fight at
But we
75.
talk.
Benavidez right now
But
walking
now
around
go back to your walk
215
around
pounds.
weight though.
He walk around 215 pounds right now.
Yeah,
Literally.
but
Exactly.
he been fighting at 68, like,
Yeah,
and
but
crushing shit.
when you facing somebody like what happened to Canelo today. Same thing.
It's the
That
same thing.
Same
That's my
thing.
point.
Benavidez. He
That's the point.
different,
See,
bro.
but
He
see,
different,
and
bro.
Terence
That
Crawford is
man,
different,
that
bro.
man is different. He not Canelo.
Yeah, he different. He's different with guys that he
'Cause
facing that don't have the same boxing IQ as he have.
Hold
And
up, hold up,
also,
stop. Now, who we talking about?
we talking about Ben. I'm saying Benavidez is different.
No. Let me ask you a question. If Benavidez and Canelo, not the Canelo we saw tonight, the Canelo we used to, if him and Benavidez fight at
Benavidez beats
68,
Canelo.
Yeah, that's the only one I had beating him though.
that's because he looked so bad
Him and
tonight.
Bivol.
If he didn't look
No,
like shit tonight,
I've been saying this.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been saying I
Yeah,
wanted him to fight. I
we've
don't like
been
Canelo.
saying that about.
I've been saying this shit.
We've been
Canelo
saying
ain't fought nobody since Triple G won.
Yeah, he been
Not a
saying
soul.
it though.
Since Triple G
well,
won. And before that, it was Floyd.
But I Terrence will beat him though. I know that much. Yeah, Terrence will fucking figure him out.
I got Terence Crawford figuring out that.
I got
I'm,
Terrence probably
I'm
stocks,
tell you
man.
what. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you, and C's ain't gonna like this one. But the two fighters that I got running their division right now that can figure out anybody come their way. Terence Crawford and Boots. And I'm so sick that I didn't get to see that matchup.
Yeah,
It's gonna
I
happen.
say the
I
same
think.
thing.
I think that can
It's
I don't
never
happen.
think
gonna
so.
happen.
I don't
It's
think so.
never gonna.
I don't think Bud gonna fight him. But I
But
think
don't.
Bud low key. Bud should fight him because Boots fought. You know, tried to help Canelo get in shape, so he should fight. But now
Yeah,
Boots, my man, Boots and Benavidez my two favorite fighters. So
yeah.
I wanted to see that fight,
Bud,
like
Bud,
win or lose, and I think Bud might edge Boots. Like I think Bud will beat Boots, but
whether we
I
beat
just
him or
want to
not,
see.
I'm not gonna say that right now. Even though I'm a Boots Ennis fan. Nah,
Yeah, that's my man.
but
That's like my
whether he
favorite
beat
guy.
him or not, I think we've been cheated out of another really good fight
Mm-hmm.
because if Terence Crawford up there at 68 now, he's not gonna come back down to 47.
nah.
And
No,
Boots
Boots
ain't
at
leaving
54.
47.
He
Boots at
fighting
47.
54.
He moved
Now he
up to
At
fighting
54.
54.
54
He was
because nobody
54.
want to fight him at 47. He tried undisputed 47, but nobody
Yeah.
want to fight him, so he
And
fighting
guess what? Ain't
54.
nobody gonna want to fight him at 54 either.
Yeah, I think he getting one fight and then he gonna get Virgil. He rocking with he rocking with
Back at
Turkey and them now.
54, ain't he?
He rocking with Turkey and them right now. So I think
So they
they
gonna
say
make him fight.
they
Yeah,
gonna
that's
get him
the thing I
Virgil.
like about Turkey. He gonna if he want the fight to happen, he gonna make it happen.
They gonna make it happen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then guess what though? This fight was a fresh breath of air. The fucking two circus show, the circus acts that's trying to put these other fights together
Okay.
for the Mike Tyson versus Floyd
For
bullshit
me,
and the
you know,
and the what's that guy name? The
Tank and Jake
goddamn
Paul.
Jake
Jake
Paul and
Paul.
Tank.
Paul and all that bullshit. Get that
But
shit out, man, out of
like I
box.
said, I've been
Hold it.
saying this
Hold
before.
up. Hold up.
This was in the same range for me. For
Right.
me. Because it was Canelo fight somebody who was really damn two divisions under. You know what I'm saying? So it was in the same range for me. And I was just thinking earlier today, I was like, it's amazing how the top three fights coming in boxing are all these circus acts in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
Jake, you got Mike, and then
Yeah.
you got this fight. All three of these are all in the same range. This was a little bit more because you got
I
two
took it out of the
fighters.
circus, the
Uh-huh.
circus,
And
the
now
circus
this tonight
category.
was
That
not a
would be
circus
a
act.
pure boxing match.
I would
He's a
not
pure
call. I would not call tonight a circus act.
I
I
wouldn't
would
even
not.
Only reason I'm not is because Bud won. If Canelo would have won and
Well,
dominated, I
if
would have
Canelo,
said, "This is what the fuck I do."
no. If Canelo would have dominated and won, it's still not a circus act.
I wouldn't
I
consider
would.
one in two
That's what it would have
pure
went down
boxing.
as in my eyes, because
Pure
I was
action
always, I
boxing,
was still
Jordan
saying
fighting
that
each
that
other.
was you pulling this man up damn near three divisions,
I
bro.
didn't think it was a circus act because I understood, like we said, I understood the dynamics of weight cutting and how it really on the surface level it seems like it's a disadvantage, but it's never been a disadvantage because of the weight drop. You know what I'm saying? From between
Yeah,
the two
Yeah,
fighters.
I
So
mean,
I
yeah.
knew
I saw the change when I saw Bud say he was. Man, I've been walking around and working out at like 181 or something, like
and
one.
then when you
Uh,
spawn guys too, and I might spar a guy that weigh 190, I weigh 150 or something. I'm gonna tattoo his ass up. Most times I'm gonna tattoo his ass. And sparring ain't the same as fighting. We all know that. But
Yeah, yeah.
you still hitting the person. So you
yeah,
still seeing the speed of the person, what they can get off. Terrence already been through that. He already know, like, listen, I'm gonna spar this guy to actually fight 165. Right now, I'm weighing 180, he weighing 215. I'm gonna tattoo his ass up all week, all month, for 3 months. I'm gonna do the
Mm-hmm.
same shit to Canelo fight night.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
And it
And
be
that's what
like
he
that.
did.
My thing is just don't get hit with no flush shit. you're gonna be all right. You know what I'm
And that
saying?
and that and
That's what
that
he
was the
did.
game plan.
Yeah,
And
Exactly.
that was the whole game plan,
yeah,
Jack.
yeah. That was the
And,
Okay,
beauty of this
okay,
joint. That was
okay.
the
Hold up.
beauty of it, watching the defensive responsibility of him, man, and seeing when he take his chances.
right.
I was like, because I'm sitting here like, all right, come on, bud, and he just, then he'd jump in,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
He
then
was.
and
Yes.
then
It was.
he'd
Yeah.
get right out of range, and Canelo punch would come right across his
Yeah.
face. I'm like, yeah.
And you know what's crazy? He was eating some of them joints though. He
Oh
was
nah, he
scared. He
ate
Yeah,
was
him
he ate
scared
a
of some of
few.
that
He
shit,
ate a
and
man.
few,
laugh like
and,
even
and
he
walked
would say,
right
yeah,
through
that
that
was good.
shit.
Yeah,
He'd be like,
exactly.
yeah, that was good. Or, nah, that ain't do nothing. He was keeping it
All
a
right,
bean with him
all
too.
right,
He
all
got
right,
hit on them
all right.
hips too. I said people be careful, man. He gonna hit. Canelo was hitting him with some hip shots
Yeah,
like a motherfucker. His
yeah.
hips gonna hurt tomorrow, Joe.
Oh
Tell you.
yeah. It was
All right.
different. It was difference in this fight between the way Canelo fought him and Canelo fought Charlo.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
didn't have no respect for Charlo.
He had none. He ran, walked through his
He
shit.
walked all through Charlo and just dug his
That's
body, killed
because
his arms.
mm,
Bud caught him with something early.
Yeah, he
And
did.
he like, oh, okay.
Bud gave him
All
that
right.
respect, let him know early. Nigga, I can
He
hit.
earned that
Don't
respect in
come here
like
with that
round two.
bullshit. Then you gonna try that bullshit with me.
all right, fellas. Hold, fellas. Let's shift gears a little bit. Steve brought up the circus fights, right? And there's a circus fight that's getting ready to happen. And I want to know what do y'all think about why it's going to happen and why the fight we really want to see is not going to happen again.
I think dude about to be on his way out the door.
He about to be able to go out the door. Or he
I
don't want
think he
that
on his way
work
out the
again,
door.
or
I
he
think he
don't
on
want
his way
that.
out the door.
Or
He trying to
wait,
get
wait,
that payday. He getting that bread before he go on his way out the door.
or he don't want that work again.
I mean that too.
We did a show
Cause,
last time.
cause
Our thing was we think he's scared of that. I think he's scared of that work.
Yeah,
I think
I
he
he's
don't
think
want
scared
he
of that
don't want
work.
he don't
I
want to
think
work,
he's
but he
scared.
like I'm on
Now,
my way out the door.
now,
Get this
I'll
bread and
tell
go.
you this. I'll tell y'all this. I told everybody leading up to that first fight. I've been watching them jokers since they were kids, and I told everybody this gonna be the toughest fight Tank gonna ever see in his
and
life.
right. Say the same thing too.
It's gonna be the toughest, whether you win or lose. It's gonna be the toughest
Mm-hmm.
fight because Lamont Roach Jr. ain't no sucker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He not no easy payday for nobody. He not no easy work for nobody. Shorty been putting in that work since he was
Since he was
fucking
a
12.
kid.
I
Exactly.
I noticed him at 13, I think, when he was about.
Mm-hmm.
And he was winning national championships at 13
Back then, exactly.
back then. And and every year since then. Matter of
Exactly.
fact, my first amateur show was in 2014. It was Lamont Rose Jr., Patrick Hurst, Boogie's son, Pat, Antonio Russell, Malik
Yep.
Jackson, and Remo. All five of them had won
All
the
was winning
national.
shit.
They had
Yep.
just won the national championship and about to turn pro in 2014. That
Yep.
was my first amateur show, and all of them headlined that show. Them jokers been bad forever,
Forever. For years. Since they was
for
kids.
years. And so when that fight came about, I told everybody, I mean, look, this ain't gonna be easy for sure.
Yeah, I've
It's
said the
not.
same thing.
Now I didn't want a horse in the race because it,
We
ca-
know
it
both.
got to it got to the fact where I'm cool with Calvin and I'm cool with
Right.
Big Lamont. You know what I mean? So okay, I ain't gonna call a horse in the race, but I know it's about to be some bum and a half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it
This the
was and
only
it
one.
turned out to be just that. So
I think
so
they both knew that though. They
This the
knew
only
each
so
other.
one
They knew
that
each
was the
other
only
well.
one that I did go against Tank on and publicly do it without because of the Baltimore motherfuckers kept talking shit, so I couldn't hold back, man.
but back to the question, back to and both of y'all answered the question for real. Is he going to Jake Paul for the money, or is he not going back to Lamont? Because this shit ain't gonna might don't turn out right.
Yeah, it's the
I
bread,
think we
bro.
both, man.
It's the bread, and he on his way out the door, but he on his way out the door because I don't think he want that joint. He
I,
don't
He
want
on
that.
his
He
I
don't
way
want
don't
out
that
the
record
door.
again
I
though.
think
C's. I don't got him going out the door, C's. I don't. He about to do some Sugar Ray Leonard shit. He about to retire 7 times. He about to do some Sugar Ray Leonard shit. That's what he's going. Cause that's all the kid knows.
No, man.
That's all the kid knows is
Yeah,
Yeah,
fighting. That's all he
yeah,
knows.
yeah.
You
I
know what I
think he
mean?
got an issue with
fact.
pressure though, man. I think he has an issue with being criticized and the pressure of fame. I don't think he likes that pressure. I truly believe he likes uh just being rich, but I don't think he's not one of those type of. I think he's one of those type of guys that's gonna get this bag and retire. And we don't see his ass. Like you say, you might be right. He might make a comeback, do some Sugar Ray Leonard
I
shit.
think
I
if he
do
come
see
back,
that.
I think he gonna come back on some exhibition shit,
I
on
hope
some
not.
more
Nah,
I
circus
hope
shit.
not.
nah. What he
Yeah,
gonna do is he gonna come back. Somebody's gonna win the title. I ain't gonna say no names. I got a couple people in mind. Gonna win the title at 130, 140, 147 something after he got a little fat. And he gonna already know, oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
yeah,
I could fuck him up. And he
yeah,
probably be a kid he inspired about 8, 9 times. You know, already know. Oh,
yeah.
nigga, I'm about to,
Come
yeah.
back, snatch up another
Speaking of that,
100,000 or
I'm about to come back and beat
100
Rashid
million.
ham and
Yeah,
ass.
right, right.
speaking of that, right. So
I want to
speaking
get
of
in.
that, it came to my mind because when I was saying the circus fights is coming, and I'm like, all these fights is getting all this publicity, but the one fight that I'm sort of really excited about is Devin Haney and Brian Norman fight.
That's gonna be a good fight.
That's a boxing fans. That's a boxers.
Right.
That's something that
Getting
boxing fans
overshadowed.
and boxers want to see. It's like that fight's not getting no
You Hey, see that
headlines.
card alone, man. That
That
whole
card
fucking
is
fight
what?
card is ridiculous, man.
What?
I talked to
When is this?
That's in October.
I talked to Clarence. Adam told me about the fight card. He said, I said, damn, the fight card better than the fucking fight card is goddamn top to the core.
Yeah, no,
When
that's
is
like
that?
that. That's the
When is
next
that?
Riyadh joint. That's in October, like October 11th or something.
Who on the card?
Let me pull it up.
It's a stacked card. It's multiple.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
a, this joint right here,
all
man. Is
damn,
serious.
like all championship jumps, like type J. Let me see. It's Devin Brad Norman. It's Jesse Rodriguez versus Fernando Martinez.
Oh,
David
that's
Benavidez. Anthony Yard. Arthur
mm.
Beterbiev versus Dion Nicholson, and Abdullah Mason versus Sam Notes.
That's a fucking stacked card right
Woo,
there.
Yeah,
Stack.
yeah.
woo. Hold up. Stop right there.
November 22nd. That's what it was.
Oh, well, see, y'all can go, whoever want to go first, whoever wants second. How far do you see this Abdullah Mason kid going?
To the clouds, bro. I ain't gonna let that boy.
Uh, it's
If he can work on his defensive responsibility, he's starting to get dropped.
he got
So it's
he
like
improved enough to be just
as you
that.
step
Yeah,
up in competition, as he's starting to step up in competition, he's starting to get hit a little bit more.
yeah.
So he gonna have to really get his defense right. But the boy got all the talent in the world to be in the clouds, bro. But
All right,
he got things to work on.
what'd you say, Rashid? And I'm gonna
He,
give you
he
my
got to
piece.
give me. He got to give me two more. He got to give me a more challenging match for me to really put him in that category because the weight class is so vicious and
Mm-hmm.
so the guys that's in his class is so ex. I'm gonna say this. Let me give an example. Daryl Coley back in at 147 back in the days was an extremely talented fighter, but he got caught into a serious weight class where he had to deal with Oscar De La Hoya. He had a Pernell Whitaker.
Mm-hmm.
um,
Obaka.
overcard. So his weight
Oh,
class
Mm-hmm.
was
nice.
so extremely talented where he was so talented that, but they were the weight class was so talented what made him not even able to get his place in that weight class like he actually wanted to, especially with De
Mm-hmm.
La Hoya being in there in that time. And I'm speaking on De La Hoya, and when I'm speaking De La Hoya, I'm putting De La Hoya in the category of
No, he was a beast at that time.
no, he was a beast. Know what I'm saying? And so is Abdullah Mason. But what I'm putting him at is in the category of Shakur Stevenson. Will he defeat Shakur Stevenson? Somebody like I don't
Yeah,
see him beating
yeah,
Shakur
not yet.
Stevenson.
Not so I'm
Okay,
saying not yet. He not there yet.
you about to go morph into my point that I'm gonna make. But go ahead, I'm gonna let you finish.
Right. He won't. I don't see him defeating the Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis if he don't move up.
That's a be weird.
He
Because
can't beat
I
him.
think Shakur move up to 40 before Keyshawn.
Yeah, but those two guys right there are the gatekeepers of 135, in my opinion. And of course, Lamont Roach, who is now campaigning, he's gonna be campaigning more. He about to fight a Pitbull,
Pitbull, yeah,
right?
40.
So, but that weight class is so stacked where he got to be somebody spectacular for me to even. I can't put him there just yet, not just yet. Until I
I'm
see
gonna
him beat somebody on a level or caliber a step below those names I named.
I'm gonna tell you the difference between Abdul Mason and everybody you just named. Everybody you just named. I called Candy Jacobs when Shorty fought his last fight. I said, Candy, where he come from? I ain't seen him at the Nationals. I ain't ever seen him on the circuit. Where
Right,
the fuck Shorty come from? So that's the difference. He don't have the experience that those kids that fought in those nationals, those Olympic trials, those all that shit like Shakur's and the Keishans and everybody you just named
right,
got a hell of an amateur. They got at least 100 amateur fights.
right.
They got at least 2 or 3 national championships. They got Olympic trials. They got Olympics. They
Olympic,
got shit going
international.
on.
Right.
You know what I mean? They done fought people from all. They done seen every style of boxing in the
Okay.
world.
Yeah.
This kid ain't been to those plateaus. So, like you said, he done been dropped before.
Right.
He done been hooked, shook before. He done put himself. He done got. He can got in positions that the only thing saved him was his heart and his skill. But there's a certain skill level that he don't got. No,
Experience.
there's an experience that he don't got.
Experience.
I like the kid. He's exciting. I think he can. I think he can fight, but he can get tricked easy.
And and and
Them
that's
Shakors and them Keishans and them
exactly.
them them Roaches and them kids that
They
have been
got
through
that.
that
They
circuit.
got all exactly.
They gonna trick them.
See, Rick,
I,
you know because you've been to a lot of the nationals with them and been to nationals, you can see the different levels of talent. Me as a
hmm
fighter going to a lot of nationals the same way, I
hmm
know something's missing, right?
hmm
I know
That
something's
and
missing
that's what's
from
missing
me,
with Shorty.
is missing with him. And when you dealing with a fighter like a Keyshawn Davis, he got an extra boost in him that or extra little trick in his sleeve that you don't know that's gonna come out of there and
Exactly.
that's
That's
going
my
yeah,
point.
you
We
know.
ain't we ain't got we ain't got to go to Keyshawn. We can go to Jaleel Hackett, Scooter
Yeah,
Davis. We can go to them. They can trick them.
yeah,
I would love to see one of them spots. I love to see them spots Scooter or
yeah,
Jaleel
yeah. Jaleel, yeah,
or Max. I love to see them spot or Superman. I love to see them spot them kids that's been around the world. Just to see them
yeah,
spot them, not to fight them, and see what
yeah.
can
Most
you really
definitely.
handle the smoke.
Most
Because
definitely.
these kids got because like I said like I think I said this on your show before. There's a guy from New Jersey pulled me to the side one time, Vito Malnicki. You know him. He got a son named Vito the Fourth, and he
Okay.
run he do the new he from New Jersey. Italian dude. He said, Ricky, if you want your kids to be great, you got to get them out of DC.
Damn
You
right.
got to take them around the country and let them fight. Or when you have shows, invite people from other states so they can
Damn
see
right.
different styles.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
that
what
way,
we
when they
did.
get to the nationals, exactly, and that's what I did when I did
Yeah.
the PVA All Stars
Yeah.
and the JOs and all that shit. I did we did. I ain't gonna say well we did. We got these kids ready,
Got
and
to get them ready.
by the time they got there, they didn't care about where the gym at. They don't care about where the ring at. You
None
put
of
the
that.
ring in a cow pasture.
Exactly. And
We gonna
I was
fight you.
telling, I was telling somebody was like it was Tony Jetta, right? He was asked, he was like, Rashi, we started boxing at the same time, 92. And he was like, the difference of I was explaining to him the difference why I elevated faster at that time was we went everywhere. I said, listen, man, I had 40 fights in 1 year.
Hmm.
For everywhere. I went to Cincinnati,
Yes, Cincinnati,
Cleveland,
Ohio, yeah.
Ohio. I went
State Fair,
to
yeah.
New Jersey, Virginia, Gulfport, Mississippi,
Hmm.
Kansas,
Hmm.
Georgia. This all in
Hmm.
1 year. 93, I
Hmm.
got stocked my step. And I caught up with all them dudes that was fighting since they was 8 in 1 year. Because that same advice was given to us that was given to you from the guy from Jersey, Rick. You got to
Hmm.
go out. If you want to get where you want to be at, you got to go out here and put yourself on the line, take fights everywhere, all over different places.
And,
And that's what we
and
did.
and and from that man's advice, we won three national championships at the jail. I got an Olympian. I got a Pan Am. What do you call it? The Pan Am
Pan
Games
Am Games,
Yeah.
yeah, the Pan Am Games.
gold medalist. You know what I mean? I got about 5 or 6 pros right now that's undefeated. You know what I mean? All that came from that team because
Yeah.
we took them kids around town,
I remember
around the
watching
country.
that, man.
Man, we was riding.
I
We
was
was burning
watching
gas.
that.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
man, who this guy, man? He got these dudes. He put the All-Star PVA All-Star squad together,
Hmm.
spawn, getting ready for stuff. I was like, I like this.
Hmm.
I remember that, man, for sure, brother.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
remember that.
but that wasn't me. That was the dude Vito from Jersey. He gave me that, man. And he's a really good friend of mine right now to the day. Shout out to Vito Malnicki up in New Jersey, Team New Jersey Elite Heat. His son Vito been on TV a few times, and
Yeah, I know
yeah,
him.
yeah, they man, that's a really good guy, man. Really
Yes,
good guy.
indeed.
He really did, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that who now I can name: the Candy Jacobs, the Tam McKinney,
Most definitely.
Ham Johnson. You know what I mean? That was the battery in my back.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean? They
All
guided
good
me.
people, man.
They
You
gave
know
me
it,
good
man.
advice. They gave me good advice, and then they told me sit your ass down when I was wrong.
Okay.
Should have sit your ass down. You can't do that, Ricky. But you told me when I was wrong, but you boosted me when I was right.
Right, right. That's
I
key.
give them
That's
people all
key
the
for
love in the
me,
world.
man.
Yeah,
When I'm
You
wrong,
know what I
man.
mean?
yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
man. But
So now I'm geeked to see the next move you've been teasing. Look. Now I'm geeked.
Hey, see, I pull this one off. I pull this one off. Candy. Look, my big Candy on the phone. Yes, Candy's the president of the Hall of Fame, and
yes, indeed.
Sean Bay coming in this year.
Sweet,
Um,
sweet.
the Bama's coming in this year.
Hmm.
Um, who else? She gave me a list. Oh my God,
Yeah, I
I'm
know
mad I
she
named them
did.
two.
Rick,
I'm mad I named them two because I can't remember the rest.
Rick, she gave
But
me. I'm the ones who gave her them peoples, man. All them names, man.
that's good. That's
Most of
cool.
them names she had came to me and asked me who
Hmm.
not in. And I
Hmm.
remember Sean Bay Mitchell coming to me saying, man, he was saying, I'm from DC, I ain't
Yeah,
even in the
everything he
DC
wasn't in.
Hall
Yeah,
of Fame. So what I
Miss
did
Sean
was
Bay.
when Candy
should have
asked me,
been in.
first
Yeah.
name came to me was Sean Bay Mitchell. Out of all the names that we all got
And
together,
it's well deserved, man. You
yes,
should
he
have been
did.
in
Yeah,
a
should
long
have been
time
in.
ago.
Should have
Also,
been
I,
in.
You
I
should
Yeah.
have been there.
I mentioned it's some guys that were supposed to be in there, but they didn't turn their stuff in like they were supposed to.
Well,
Like uh uh I ain't gonna name them on here, but it's a couple of guys that was supposed to. But I, what's the name guy? Then we got uh, uh, um, what's my guy? Kenny Bazemore. I made
Oh,
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh yeah, he's in. She told me
Yeah,
he's in.
I
He's
have
in.
because I
But
have reached
but
out.
but
Yep.
like she told me though, you can only give us so many in at the time. But
yeah.
she's
Yeah,
on
I
top of
know. I
trying to
know.
get
Yeah,
Next
yeah,
year,
get
yeah. I
yeah.
get
know.
certain
I
people
know.
that need to be in. You know what I mean?
First, you got priority first.
Wait. My main man is in. My
Who?
main man. Oh my God, I can't think of his name. He used to be on with Gary Williams.
Oh yeah, Marshall. Marshall.
Juan Marshall is
Yeah,
in.
Oh,
yeah,
Juan,
Juan. Yeah,
Juan got
yeah,
in.
Juan.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well
so
yeah, yeah.
deserved,
Well
man. That's
deserved.
my
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, Juan
Juan
Marshall.
Marshall, me and Juan Marshall did the first podcast I ever did. We had a podcast called uh, "In This Corner,"
Yeah, he worthy of that
something
man
like
for
that.
sure. He
Man,
put that
good
work in.
dude, man. That's my real good friend, man.
Yeah, Juan. Yeah.
His wife Elsie makes some of the best fried fish you ever want to eat. You want some good? Go to Walmart, ask Elsie, cook up some of that fish. She seasoned it right.
Yeah.
oh
Yes,
man.
she do.
Yeah,
But look, man,
Candy's like a was is a is a pioneer,
encyclopedia.
and a what is it? Where I say it all the time on here when I mention people, man. Like I said, Juice the other day was one as well. What I call him? Damn, I'm having a brain freeze, man. I ain't been in 30 years.
A guru.
Not a guru. Damn, damn, Joe. It'll come to me, hopefully, man.
But anyway,
A
they the best
savant.
that ever done
They
it.
are the ones who keep this thing intact and they foot on they boots on the ground,
Yeah.
making things work. And
I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you this is all true. It's all true. You brought up Juice, right? So Juice called me one day when I first got into this. Like, Rick, you need to come to the weigh-ins so you can see how this shit done. Boo, boo,
right,
boo. Juice taught me a lot that day. He taught me what to do and taught me what not to do.
okay,
Because back then, what they was doing was they would just tell you what time the weigh-in is, where the show at, what time the weigh-in is. They had no pre-match fights, so they would have 100 kids to weigh in, 200, 150
wow,
kids
wow,
to weigh in. So the weigh in at 10. The show started at 3. So from 10 to 2:30, they trying to put matches together.
wow.
Mm.
I say I'm not doing that.
You
But
know,
he taught me. He did show me how the weigh-ins go. He told me, man, Juice taught me a lot, man. I ain't
yeah.
gonna just shit on
Yeah,
Juice. That was a joke, but
because I like the way
man,
they do it now, man. We didn't have to weigh in for the thing about this summertime. We used to have this thing called boxing under the stars back in the 90s.
I remember that. I remember that.
And we didn't have to weigh in though. That was the only time you didn't have to make no motherfucking weight was that day right there. Them joints right there.
Sure.
It was all red every week. But you know your fighter, you know, you could someone was, the summertime, you'll know when they, you know what I'm saying, when you fought them in the gloves, you know what weight class they fight. But you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
me and Adam, we did an
Nah,
exhibition. We was
they, they,
112 and 119 at the time.
mm,
In fact, we was 106 back then.
mm,
But I knew he wasn't but so big. So, they didn't really weigh in at them joints though, man. So shit.
nah,
I'm
they
glad
strict
they
about that
did it.
win shit. That
Yeah, they need
that
that
win
back.
shit's heavy.
Yeah, you
But
need it
but
though.
but Juice is one. Like you said, the gatekeepers: Juice, Candy, Tamara, Brent Bovell. I mean, I could just go on and on with the names of the people that really helped to shape me, and because some of my ideas, Rashid, you already know, some of my ideas be like, look, we're gonna do this, blah. Rick, no,
That's cool though.
sit your Rick, sit your silly ass down. You cannot do that. But I'm saying though, it's gonna be Rick.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, but then sometimes I come with the look. We could do this. Yeah.
Yeah, be on
Okay.
point.
Okay. It sounds good, but here's what you got to tweak it with this. Tweak it. Like I'm gonna give you this one, and then I'm gonna get off it. when I got ready to do that Howard, I think I told this on your podcast before. When I got ready to do that Howard, my idea was so big. It was bigger than what I could do. But my idea was big. But it took Candy and Tamara to come and say, Rick, okay, this is what you're gonna do. I see your vision. But you need to do this, that. You need to get you some sponsors. You need to put this package together. You need to present this. You need to present that. And I'm thinking to myself like, man, I don't need all that shit. We talk about the high motherfucking theater. The shit gonna set itself.
Oh man.
No, I followed their plan, and we was up 3,000 when the doors opened.
Wow.
We was up. I don't give a fuck. It would have been a blizzard that night. We already got 3,000. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know what I mean? It came. They helped me. So they like I said, you got people like Juice and Candy and Juan Marshall
Yeah.
and these different people, man, that play the background for real.
Yeah.
But they know
No
their
Casero
shit.
being seen and none of that. They just do
They
their
ain't
thing.
worried about none of that. Like watch this. Watch this. Yeah, I don't you notice. You said you gave me my flowers earlier, Rashid. You said how good of a job I do, blah blah blah. Have you ever seen me get in the ring?
Never.
I don't. That's not my stage.
Yeah.
That's the kids' stage.
Right.
That's for the boxers.
Right.
I don't need to be up there with the microphone, with you know what I mean, with the suit on, with the
Yes, indeed.
Stacey Adams shoes, with the microphone on the lapel.
Right,
Okay, I ain't
right,
gonna talk
right.
about my man. I ain't gonna talk about the dude. But I don't need to be that. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
need to be Ricky.
Yeah.
Like when I walk in, like all them Jones you see me at, I probably got there 5 minutes before you did. All I need is the bout sheet and the microphone, and I got this.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't need to own because I don't, that's not for me. It's for the kids.
Right,
Right.
right.
You know what I mean? I'm just gonna entertain the crowd. I'm gonna introduce your kids, entertain the crowd, make sure everybody get what they need, and I'm gone. I'm good. This is the honest God truth, y'all. And I'm gonna get off here before my phone die. But this is the honest God truth. When we did the
That's how,
Howard Theater, when we did the first Bury Farms we did, and the first Howard Theater we did, this happened twice the same way. I ran out of gas on the way home
damn. That's mean.
with a because my whole focus was on getting the kids what they needed.
Right.
Mhm.
That's mean.
I done drove past 15 gas stations to make sure I get there. Yeah, I ain't, wo- I'm worried about what making sure these kids gonna get to this
That's most
nationals.
important, man. That's what
That's
it's
what
about
most was
them.
important.
It
I'm
ain't a
worried
few.
about making sure my community get a good show. I'm worried about
Exactly.
and I run out of gas on the way home with a pocket full of money.
But Rick, like you said, Rick, Rick. But look how it's worth it though. Look at all those names of guys
Hmm.
that you mentioned. That's these guys now are one less person to worry about being in the streets harming somebody.
That part.
Yeah.
That part. That part. I'm gonna tell you something. In the let me see, what I'm going on. 15 years I've been doing this. I got, and these are kids that I touch personally. I got one that's been murdered and two in the system that I know about. Out of maybe 60,
Mhm.
75.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That's a hell of a number.
That's a hell of a number. That's a great success rate right there.
Hey, a lot of
You
people
know what I
say
mean? I
if you
got
save one, if you
Right.
save
You
one,
say one, you
you
say
get
I'm
the
one.
I'm
numbers. You know what I'm
I'm gonna give
saying?
y'all
But
this. I'm gonna give y'all this. I got firefighters. I got police officers. I got government officials. I got an artist. I got. I'm talking about that does act like actual art. I
mhm.
got a kid that sells. He got his own business, doing headphones and shit. You know
Okay,
what I'm
yeah.
talking about. You know
Yes,
exactly
indeed.
what I'm talking about.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And these kids that came through me. I got. Oh, I got an electrician, one with it, him and his father got an electrician business. I
Sweet.
got I'm so proud of these kids.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just proud of what they doing, and they like everybody not gonna be a world champion.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Everybody
about
ain't
being
gonna keep on
a
boxing
champion in
throughout their
life.
whole life.
Yeah.
Being a
Yeah,
champion in
Yeah.
life.
It's a
I
life
got
lesson.
champions in life. I'll
For
never
sure.
forget. I got two instances. I'm gonna tell you. One, I walked up to. I met in DC at the basketball game. And I'm go up to go get me something to eat. I'm standing in line, and this one kid walk up. Be like, "What's up? What you doing?" And I'm about to give me something. Hey, what's happening? Woo, woo, woo. He tell the people his money ain't no good here.
Right.
I say what? He said, "Man, Rick, you ain't paying for nothing, man. You remember this? That. Boo, boo. Thank you. You know what I mean? Nah,
Mm-hmm.
show that guy. Nah, Rick. Nah, man. Good job. Good government job.
That's
Mm-hmm.
good, man. That's
The
good.
other one, the other one, me and Jamie in New York at the Barclays Center, one of my pizza fights, I forget.
Mm-hmm.
So we stand in line, the kid walk up to me and say, "Hey, excuse me, your name Coach Ricky?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "My name is," he told me his name, I don't remember. I said, "How you doing, shorty?" He said, "Yeah, he was from Philly, I think he said. Yeah, he's from
Mm-hmm.
Philly.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Man, I remember when y'all threw that pizza party in Dallas and did the woo woo. Man, thank you, man. What do you want? I'm gonna pay for this." I looked at Jamie. Jamie looked at me. I'm like, "Whoa." You know what I mean? Now the backstory to that is we won the national championship that year in Dallas, and we had some extra money, and we threw a pizza party at the swimming pool.
I had to prove it.
Not only did we feed the PVA kids, we had so much pizza, we fed the half of USA boxing.
Mm-hmm.
This kid wasn't a PVA kid; he was a
Yeah.
USA boxing kid. But he
Yeah.
remembered that day.
Remember the day. Yeah.
He remembered that
Yeah.
pizza,
He probably
and
like, man,
he,
I've been starving myself for a week. You came
yeah,
through with them pieces.
all that, all that. Because Rashid to tell you, when you boxing, like you have a tournament for a week, you can't go swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you stay away from that pool.
You cannot get in the pool till you lose.
Yeah.
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 So
That's what
now
we
watch
know to
this.
be in
So
that pool. We know the losers, they swimming.
you can't, but you can't go. Hey, Rashid, look, my window overlooked the pool.
Right.
Day one is 4 or 5 white folks in the pool.
Yeah.
Day two is 2 3 white folks and a couple kids.
Yeah.
Day
Yeah.
three is a couple more kids.
Yeah.
Day four is a couple more kids.
And then the
Day
pool full.
five,
It's full.
the pool is full because the
Yeah.
tournament's over.
Exactly. It's over.
So once we
Right.
won the national championship, we found a place down there called Extreme Pieces in Dallas. They got
Okay.
30-inch pieces,
Mm,
pizza bigger than a car tire.
dang.
Damn.
I'm not lying. So we bought the pieces. So look, we called home. We said how much money we had. Then we chipped in some money between me, Candy, Jamie, Bernard Boogaloo Roach. He was there. Rest
Okay.
his soul. God
Yes.
bless Boogaloo Roach.
Peace, rest in peace.
Floyd Favors. We all chipped in. We bought some pieces,
Okay.
right? But at first we thought we was just buying them for the PVA kids. We get them motherfucking pieces back. We had to put them on. You know the little rack you gotta roll out to your car for your luggage at the
Uh-huh.
hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to put the pieces on the luggage rack to get them upstairs. They were so big.
God.
Damn.
Good thing Candy thought to buy a pizza cutter. So
Uh-huh.
she bought a pizza cutter. So we cut the slices into twos and threes. Slices
Okay.
was that big.
Yeah.
This some big ass pieces. Yeah.
Dang.
Once we fed the PVA kids, so the kids the other kids in the swimming pool. So I called all the PVA kids over, boop, set them down, fed them. The swimming pool water stopped moving. All the kids is looking at us. Ooh, they got food. And they
They got
hungry.
peace.
So I noticed that the pool, it ain't no splashing going on no more.
Uh-huh.
They just
Uh-huh.
waded in the water. So
Yeah.
I go over to the pool. I said, "Hey, y'all little jokers hungry?" "Yes, coach." The whole pool. I said, all right, well, the line starts here. The first one I see moving, see running, you get in the back of the line. Them jokers formed the orderly line, and we fed the whole swimming pool.
That's
Sweet,
what's up,
sweet,
man.
sweet.
That's what's
You
up, bro.
did?
That's that
And when
love.
that kid seen me in New York that night, and he reminded me of that, man, that made it all worth it to me, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what's up, brother.
yeah, yeah. That's
It
what's up
made
to
it
touch
all worth it.
But listen,
somebody
brother.
from another region, bro. Just you know what I'm
Man, from
saying.
all,
Just
yeah, I mean, kids know me from all over the country, man.
But that's
And,
how I
and not
be,
only that,
man. You
but not
one
only
thing
that,
about go ahead, brother.
but not only that, I remember going to them national tournaments, and not only do they know our kids from all over the country. Man,
Oh
look,
yeah.
we would come to weigh in. That's when I used to get the bus,
Yeah.
or I have them all come at one time, and they would walk through the lobby, and motherfucker lobby get quiet, and you start hearing whispers. Oh shit,
mm-hmm.
there goes Stacey Selby. Oh, there goes Max.
That's
There
how
goes
it be, man.
Superman. Oh,
That's how it
here
was,
goes
man.
a little whiskey here. Oh, but now they worried because they didn't know what type of mob we was gonna bring. We brought all the hitters.
But the smoke was.
We
One
brought
thing about boxing, you gonna have friends all over. I got friends in every state in this country.
yes, that part too, man. That part too, man. After they fight, you look at them motherfuckers over there playing tag. What
Yep.
the
Oh
fuck?
man.
Yep. Yep.
They play throwback tackle. What the fuck is going on?
Listen,
Yep.
You
man.
don't get your
Yo,
That's a friend
kids
for
gonna be
life.
kids, bro.
You know what's crazy? Hey,
like,
see, when we interviewed Malik Scott, right?
Uh-huh.
I really forgot about Malik Scott. That
Uh-huh.
I knew him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I was skeptical, like, damn, dude, I remember Slim, but I don't
No,
remember.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But he
So we
remembered you.
interviewed him after the fight. He like, man, I remember you. Like, what? I mean, he told me he knew me. I didn't realize we actually knew it was so. Like, we're talking 30 years ago.
Yeah,
Though. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Some people you do forget. He was younger than me, so he was looking up, watching me at the weigh-ins, and the dudes like Rick would made me bring up, the dudes at the weigh-ins, like he ranked number such and such. That's
Mm-hmm.
Rochinelli.
yeah,
You the only one on
yeah,
the East Coast ranked. Everybody else didn't make the rankings this year.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
back then
yeah,
they used to
yeah.
rob us in the nationals. You know that because we ain't have 4 and 5 judges and referees and all that. You know what I'm saying? Back then, go with.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Malik was like, man, I'm like, man. I said, damn, I forgot, man. He from Philly, cause what's the name brought his name to my attention? Olympian Zaire Raheem
It's like, yeah, yeah,
Zaire
yeah,
Raheem.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah, yeah,
brought his
yeah,
name
yeah.
to our attention.
Uh-huh.
So, but that's to come to show what Rick's saying, man. You know people everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Man,
Everywhere.
man, but you got to remember though, nowadays you got the YouTube,
And the
and these
internet,
kids,
It's easy
these kids
fucking now,
exactly.
playing each
yeah.
other like I say this all the time.
Instagram.
Yeah, nah, not only that, they playing each other on Fortnite.
Oh,
Yeah,
Fortnite,
that's
yeah,
true.
gaming. Oh, they
Yeah,
gaming, yeah.
they gaming against each other. They talking
Yeah,
shit. But so, like, watch this. I said this one time. We had a fight. I was out of town too. Think we was in Norfolk, right? And one of the kids, it wasn't a decent kid. It was an out of town kid. They lost the fight, but it was a close decision. So now he wants to see scorecards, and he hooping and hollering, he bitching and crying. I don't know what I just said it. I said, you crying? What the babies gonna do? Say something for the babies. I said, why you over here? I said, why you over here bitching and crying? These kids gonna be playing Fortnite tonight, laughing at you.
Uh-huh.
exactly.
And sure as shit, 10 minutes later, the same two kids was over there playing.
Oh man.
Right,
They was
Oh man.
they was 10 years old.
right.
Yeah. Hey, she. How dangerous would you be in this era, bro? With
What you say?
social. How dangerous would you be in this era? I remember how you would call before he would call Bama's for the
Oh,
fight.
I would terrorize these youngsters, man. I would call dudes' phones and play on their phones before fight night.
Man, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm
I'm gonna beat your
I'm telling you. I used to remember the dude Roshan.
Hey,
I
see,
called the family. I say, Slim, I feel sorry for you tomorrow, man. What's that boy number, man?
I don't know.
Give me that boy number, man.
hey Rashid, hey Hey, Rashid, have you ever heard Daryl Cody tell this story about how him and Mark was at a weigh-in one time? So Mark told the kid he was ready to fight. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck
Yeah.
you up. But Daryl seen the kid he was gonna fight. He told him the same thing. The kid beat the shit out of Daryl.
Yeah, for real.
But you gotta get Daryl to tell the story because he's told it a whole lot funnier. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's the clip
yeah,
note. But Daryl
yeah.
said, yeah.
Oh God.
He
That's
said he
how it
heard Mark
was
say,
back then, man. Man, the dudes in the Nationals, man, Ricardo Williams was like that too. He talk shit, man. He would talk big shit to a nigga, man. He about to fight, man. He be going on these peoples, man. But I was like that too, though, the same way, man. So shit, when the dude, man, I remember Roshan Park, he was terrified, man. They wouldn't even let me go half his man.
That man came in like 0.2 pounds overweight. Nope,
That's
nope,
the
nope,
dude.
nope, not fighting. Nope, nope,
No,
nope, nope,
no,
nope.
hell no. You know when you are, motherfucker, you gotta make that weight, Slim.
you talk shit to people like that.
Get out of here, man.
Funny.
Hey,
Listen, man, it was
All
an
right, all
honor,
right. Let's
man.
before we get off, let's
Man.
rewind. Let's get back to what the whole topic was. Let's end this right. Canelo
Yeah.
Alverez.
So is he? What's next for him? Is he gonna
yeah,
retire?
Canelo. I think Canelo gotta go, bro. I think he.
I,
I
I,
think. I
I
don't think.
would. I don't think he got nothing else to prove.
I don't think he got nothing else to fight for, bro. I think
I,
his
I don't
past
think he
few
got nothing else
fights.
to fight for, but I think the Mexican in him. He got but like I listened to the post fight interview and all that shit. He gonna fight again.
Yeah, but I
He
say
not he not
his
he not
past
laying
few
down like that.
fights, he been looking suspect.
200 million is a good way to end it, though, man.
Yeah, his past few fights, he been looking suspect. I think like it's just time. It's you ain't fighting nobody that's gonna be them peoples, bro. So
Right.
you might as well let it go.
I think he should let it go, man.
Yeah, I think it's just time to let it go, bro.
His face is tattooed the fuck up, man.
I think it's time to let it go. And if anything, it's an exhibition fight or two for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Get you a
right,
couple.
right.
You know what I'm saying? A couple little, but people would still pay to see you fight and you know have a little get in the ring and things like that. But as far as real competitive fighting, if you're not fighting Benavidez or Bivol, I'm really not interested, bro.
I'm with you. See, I don't want him to fight them dudes now. It's over.
Yeah, yeah. I think
That was a prime example. Benavidez would have probably stopped him.
would have destroyed him, bro.
He's much bigger and he's
Yeah.
fast, just like that. Would the speed would have killed him.
It'd have been non-stop punches, bro. And he wouldn't have hurt him. He wouldn't have been able to hurt Benavidez.
I understand him ducking. I'm not ducking certain fights, but he would have beat Boo Boo though.
Nah, he would have beat Boo Boo. I wanted him to take the fight. I'm like, just take the fight, beat him.
Yeah, he would.
You know what I'm saying? I think he would have beat him. But I'm like, take the fight and beat him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's been my problem with him. That's been my problem with him. Charlo, you probably would have beat him. Take the fight and beat him. Big Charlo, Charlo, yeah. You probably would have beat him, but take the fight and beat him.
Exactly.
You know, it's like you're not fighting these dudes, but you would rather fight.
I think we shouldn't care about what Canelo gonna do no more. I think we should let him be him now and go out right. The question is what Bud got up next.
Yeah, I think he, in my eyes, I think he should let it go like too as well.
Bud,
like it's no way you not gonna get nothing bigger than this. Everything else is just everything else is under this now.
What's his record now?
He 42-0 or something.
I think he should go ahead after Floyd's shit and then
he not gonna catch it because he really fight like once a year damn near now.
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying? He not gonna catch it, and he been saying he don't even want to catch it. He don't care about catching it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what else you gonna fight? You know what I'm saying? What you fighting for now? Like, you done. This the biggest legacy defining moment of your career.
Right.
Everything else now, I mean, yeah, it's risk. It's a risk. You know what I'm saying? But everything else now is just under this. Like it's not as big, bro. This is the biggest moment of your career. You could go ahead, head out to the sunset, probably start your own promotion company, bring you a few fighters up from Omaha, or you know what I'm saying, some youngers from Nebraska and from everywhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get you, you know what I'm saying? You got your name now. You got your name and your
50
legacy.
million would go long. One thing I did understand too was okay, he made 50, he made 200.
That,
$50 million in Oklahoma to Nebraska goes a long way.
bro, you ain't gotta wear a care in the world, bro.
Nebraska, Oklahoma. That because the cost of living there is so cheap.
Yeah.
That's like having 200 million almost there because he sat. He can buy like he live
Man,
he live a
yeah, modest life.
modest
You
life.
know,
Like he'll buy a truck, he pickup truck, and he's straight.
yeah, I
$50,000 pickup
mean,
truck. That's all
what
he
he
wants.
make for Earl? Probably about 20, and you know
Oh,
what I'm saying. So
well,
it ain't like he broke.
nah,
You know what I'm saying? So
he,
it's like he probably sitting on 100 right now. Like,
he knows how to live. He know how to live a modest life and just
yeah,
relax and just he the hunting type of guy. Like he into
yeah.
that type of stuff. He
Quiet life, chill
like
life,
quiet
like you know what I'm saying. Like I say,
Midwestern.
he
Yeah,
started his own promotional company and do his own thing,
yeah.
and you know what I'm saying, get
Just
his thing
chill.
going like that. And he has some residual income coming
50
in,
million
and
go a
just,
long ways for him for a long time in Nebraska.
and he chilling, bro.
Yes, indeed.
So yeah, I think he good, bro.
But hey, brother, I'm gonna get me some sleep, man.
Hey
I
man.
fought this one
Nah, I ain't gonna fake. I was fighting earlier, but shit,
here. Man,
now I'm turned.
I'm glad I went to sleep early and
That
missed
fight,
the
that fight got me
end.
turned. I ain't gonna lie, that fight got me up. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah, me
I was
too,
like,
me too, me
first
too,
round, I'm like, come on, bro.
me too. Me too, man.
Like, come on,
But shoot,
bro.
we gotta do another one because I wanna make sure we on the what I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
on the topic on whole. So I want to make that the highlighting point. So another one. Too.
So yeah, we could yeah.
What time we don't play tomorrow, do we? So y'all.
Nah, I gotta go do a couple things, but
What time y'all show tomorrow?
nah, I don't know if we doing one tomorrow, but
All right,
yeah.
we do one
But
tomorrow then.
we gonna see.
You
Yeah,
got you got to do
we
some
gonna
things
see.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right then,
But
brother.
let's end this jump. Let's end this jump.
All right, bro. All right,
But
now.
yo, this the second. This is the
Yeah,
second win
man.
sports media.
Peace.
You know what I'm saying? We are out.
Yeah, man. I'm tired.
I'm at. Peace.
If you're looking for a way to power up your nutrients with a plant-based protein powder, then raw vegan plant-based protein is the perfect choice. This vegan protein is packed with essential nutrients to help you stay energized and healthy. With plant-based protein powder becoming increasingly popular amongst health-conscious individuals, it's no surprise that raw vegan plant-based proteins has become a leader in the industry. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to increase your daily protein intake, this vegan protein powder can help you reach your goals. Visit rawvegan.com. Again, rawvegan.com.